Hey guys, what's up? Lord Skunk here from LordSkunk.com and your favorite guild in the galaxy, Team Skunk. We just got sent over some video from Darth Nihilus in Arena, as well as gameplay from Heroic AAT Rancor Raid. We can kind of see what some damage is going to do. I had a lot of questions regarding what is Annihilate going to do in the raid, how much damage is going to do. Obviously, it's not going to kill a boss, but you know what kind of damage can you expect from that? So we'll be able to find out here in this video what it's all about. Let's start with Arena here. This was Chris Fisto of Team Skunk's video. You can find his channel in the link below. You can check out his videos. I did remove the audio from this one so you can listen to his audio. He had the video, the gameplay sound. You know, I just try to avoid that. It's too funky. It's too distracting. So here we go. I took the sound out, but here, whenever we get to Darth Nihilus, we're going to slow it way down, and we're going to look at these abilities. So here we go. We're going to use this first special, which I really like. It's kind of like the opposite of Palpatine's shock, or not shock, I'm sorry, but his electrocute, where he AoE stuns everybody. It kind of pulls, instead of pushing it towards them, the lightning, Darth Nihilus pulls it out. It's really cool, and pulls out their essence. So it's kind of cool there. He looks like he's running a Zeta Maul. He's got Rex in there. He's got Baze. He's got Emperor Palpatine. Now, this team would be good probably with anybody in that fifth spot, but we're going to see how it looks with Nihilus. Here he goes. He's got his basic up. So he only has 3 more turns. He already lowered that the cooldown quite a bit on his Annihilate. So he only has 3 more turns until it's going to come up. So 2 more now that he's done. I like his animation. He's got cool animation. Let's see what they're going to do. Fett's going to attack there with a little AoE. We got some ability block going on. Now, that can really hinder Darth Nihilus. The ability block can hurt him quite a bit. Obviously, if he can't use Annihilate, then he's not going to be able to attack. So here we go again. Now, his ability is up again, his second ability. Let's see if he goes ahead and uses that. Now, one thing to keep a note here, we got Foresight up on General Kenobi as well as Fett. So we'll see if he's going to get the heal from that and if he's going to do any damage to them. So as we see here, it looks like he is only going to get the 2 heals. Okay, so we got the heals from Vader and he's got the heals from Baze. Now, he didn't do any damage. He didn't get any heals from General Kenobi and Fett with the Foresight up, but he did remove the Foresight, of course. And now they got quite a bit of dots stacked on him. So let's see what he's going to do next. Next, he's going to go for, he's going to go, okay, over to Baze. It was smart, because if Rex does die, then Baze would taunt. So now with that shock on him. Okay, here we go. We're back on Nihilus. Okay, so he's going to have to use a basic here. It's all he can do. He looks like, is he going to go for GK? No? Okay, he's going to go for Baze. Let's see what kind of damage he does here. Cool animation. Okay, so he healed for a little bit, and then he got about 7,500 damage done with his basic on Baze. Okay, looks like he's focusing back on General Kenobi. Did the AoE stun. Darth Nihilus is getting pretty low here, but I think he'll be able to go at least 1 more turn. Okay, so there goes Darth Maul. He took out Kenobi. Okay, he's going to go again. He's going to do some good damage on Vader. Now, here we go. Annihilate is up. Now, I believe he's going to go for a Fett. Now, Fett does not have Bounty Hunter's Resolve up. It's already been done. So, if he did have Bounty Hunter's Resolve and he used Annihilate on him, he would not be able to come back. Unfortunately, Fett has already been killed once. So, this is just going to kill him. Insta-kill him. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, baby. Bam. So there goes Boba Fett. Okay, now it's time for Vader. Done. And now Baze is all that is left. And look at that. The last hit is going to come from Darth Nihilus. He's out of his. So let's watch the Baze die in slow motion. Dead. All right, so that was an arena battle. High-level arena battle with them. Now, again, like I said, you know, Zeta Maul is pretty strong. You could probably put quite a few different characters in there. But now let's take a look at the Heroic AAT Raid. We got some gameplay of that. So he did do a P1 attempt. It looks like he did this, you know, in the kind of in that prior before we announced Zerg. So he had some time to play around a little bit. And just test it out and kind of see some damage. The biggest thing that I wanted to know, and one of the biggest questions I got about Nihilus, was how is Annihilate going to work in the raid? Obviously, we know it's not going to one-shot a boss. It's just not going to happen. But is it going to be a significant amount of damage? So let's take a look here. He's going to be running a Zeta, Maul, Vader. We got SWGOH Press in there, which would be cool to see him. Emperor Palpatine and Darth Nihilus. So this is P1 of Heroic AAT. And there's Chris Fisto himself. Let's just take a moment and appreciate how handsome he is. What a handsome man. Love that beard. All right, so here we go with Darth Nihilus. Again, we're going to slow it down when he's up. He's going to use his first ability here, I believe. We should. I'm sure that he will. Yep, there he goes. So he's going to use that AoE. He's going to pull those essences in. He's going to lower the cooldown of Annihilate. And let's see what happens next. General Grievous, I don't think, is going to like all this damage that these Sith are going to bring in P1 here. So let's see what happens. Okay, SWGOH. This is nice to see SWGOH in here, so that's pretty cool. I've been wanting to see some gameplay of SWGOH and Zeta Maul together. So I think a great team would be Darth Maul, Zeta Lead, SWGOH Opress, and Darth Nihilus. Now, you're going to need to be able to protect those two. You're going to need to make sure that they don't get killed, because obviously if you, well, not so much on SWGOH, but definitely on Nihilus, if you can keep Nihilus alive. I mean, that's a big way to counter Nihilus, is people say ability block, but also just by simply killing them. You know, here we go. Boom! Look at that. Done. Done. From SWGOH. Very nice. So, that could be a really strong team, those three together, and then, you know, maybe with some two taunters in there. To keep the pressure off of Nihilus. I mean, SWGOH is going to take them out at half life. As soon as they get to half life, they're done. And then, of course, once Annihilate comes up, it's over. Once Darth Nihilus gets a hold of them. So just keep an eye up there on the percentage of General Grievous. And there goes Nihilus. He just did his basic attack. Vader's got Saber Throw up. Let's see what he's going to do with that. He's going to use it. Nope, he's just going to do a basic attack on General Grievous. Okay, General Grievous calls back his droids, the Magna Guards, and Palpatine does a little bit of basic damage on Grievous. And so far, they're almost at 2% already. And both Nihilus and Vader are sitting pretty good on protection. So, okay, so we got 4 more turns until we can use Annihilate. So he's going to use his basic. That should lower the cooldown a little bit on his next one. I can't remember what his ability is. Ceaseless something, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I did use him for Places of Power event, and I didn't think I was going to get past Tier 2 and the bonus tier of Places of Power, where you fight the Jedi. And I used a 3-star blue-geared Darth Nihilus. One of you, a couple of you viewers commented on one of my videos, and was talking about how you got through it with the 3-starred blue Darth Nihilus. I'm like, well, I have a 3-star blue Darth Nihilus. Let's use mine. So I got all the way through Tier 2 as well as the bonus tier. So that was cool to get those extra ship credits and money and shards and all that good stuff. So it was cool. All right, so Palpatine is done. He's out. Okay, so there goes Maul. Did a little damage there on that taunting Magna Guard. And Maul's getting pretty low here. So unfortunately, when Chris Fisto was making this video, and you can see that if you click the link to his channel, he had the gameplay so loud I couldn't hear what he was saying, his commentary on it. So I'm assuming he probably did a couple more runs in this. Okay, so here we go. So we got is it Ceaseless Hunger or something? Ceaseless something? I don't know. So his first special is up. So here he goes. He's gonna pull that. Here we go. Slow motion. Look at that in action. Look at that. Boom. Pulls those essences right in. So he's doing pretty good so far. I mean, he's done over 3% damage in phase 1. Now, this would probably not be the exact phase you would want to use, these characters in, but it's a good test. I mean, he had, we opened up the raid 12 hours before we zerged, so he got to play around a little bit in it. So look at Grievous here. I wanted to slow this down. Just look at Grievous go nuts, man. He just went crazy there. So here we go. Here's Annihilate. This is what we've been waiting for. What does Annihilate do to the boss? So keep in mind we're at 96.94% right now on General Grievous. So Annihilate is coming. Here it goes. This is what we've been waiting for. Big damage, baby. Let's get some big damage. Boom! 96.94 minus 94.47 is 2.47% of damage with Annihilate. That was on General Grievous in phase 1 of the heroic AAT. So wow, so that's big damage. I mean, just that one ability did 2.47% damage. So pretty amazing there. Thank you again to Chris Visto for sharing that the gameplay, both the arena and and as well as the heroic AAT gameplay. Now, keep in mind, stay till the end of this video, because I'm going to show you next a screenshot that he took of the heroic Rancor raid, what he did with the Zader. It was a full clear with the Zader lead, but Darth Nihilus ended up doing more damage than Zader in that one, so that was pretty cool. All right, so here's that screenshot. So here is his completion of the heroic Rancor raid. As you can see, Darth Zader, that Zated Vader lead, we know is very strong and can solo with the right team around him the heroic Rancor. Now, Vader did 3.2 million damage. Darth Nihilus did 3.4 million damage on here. He also brought in SWGOH Press, which I think possibly you could have probably used somebody a little different in there, but he wanted to run it with an all-Sith team, so that was really cool that he did that. So 10.3 damage, so he full cleared the heroic Rancor raid, and he did that with Darth Nihilus in there, who put up big damage, big numbers. So we saw previously in the footage of the heroic AAT where he was against Grievous in P1, that did 2.4% damage to Grievous. So I can imagine that it did a very large percentage to the bosses in the Rancor raid. So very interesting, very good stuff there. So again, thank you to Chris Visto for sharing not only the gameplay but the screenshots as well. And again, make sure you check out his channel. He just started posting up some videos for Galaxy Heroes, it looks like. So make sure you head over there, hit a like, hit a subscribe on him. Greatly appreciated. All right. So if you have any questions in regards to Darth Nihilus, feel free to post those in the comment section below. I'll direct some of the players in Team Skunk that have Darth Nihilus over to this video, and they'll be able to answer those questions. If you have any specific gameplay you would like to see with these characters or possibly team comps, let me know about that as well. We do have fortunate to have a large community with over 50, almost 60 guilds, I believe. Quite a few doing, about 20, I think, doing heroic AAT. So we got a lot of different people with a lot of different rosters, so we can look at some different team comps and things like that. So if there's something you're interested in, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And if you're interested in joining a guild or looking for a long-term guild home, head over to teamskunk.com. We'll be glad to welcome you in if you decide that we're the place you want to call home. So if you like the video, you like the information here that we gave you, please hit that like and subscribe button. Always greatly appreciated. And do not forget to check out every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific Time, the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live show. Subscribe and you'll be notified when we go live.